Okay, well, chapter 21 in your textbook talks about implementing interactive and multi-channel marketing. And it takes a little while of reading this chapter to understand what they're really talking about is traditional internet marketing. Once again, here's a comparison of total retail, e-commerce retail, and m-commerce retail sales. Notice that e-commerce retail sales is growing at around 15% a year, and it now consumes 8.2% of the total retail market. That is 8.2%, and it's growing relatively quickly. It won't be long before it's 10% and then 20%, etc., etc. All right, a little information about different competitors in the online marketplace. You'll notice that that Amazon has a huge lead over everyone else in this business, with $63 billion in global sales, compared to Walmart, which has passed eBay, and then eBay at $8.6 billion. And so you have this little sense of how big each of these online competitors are. A little bit customer analysis. The number of customers that Amazon has. These are 18 to 34-year-old customers in the United States. Amazon has 34 million customers. eBay has 10.6 million customers. Walmart has 8.78 million customers in the 18 to 34-year-old range in the United States. And so you can see that eBay still leads Walmart in terms of 18 to 34-year-old online purchasers. This is data based on the MRI data. The key thing here is to understand that where we have high index numbers means that these particular people are much more likely than the average to use this particular company. So we see that eBay is the only company that tends to have more men buyers than women buyers, with Etsy and Target being highly skewed towards women. eBay, all the companies have a higher percentage of people who graduated college, but Target, Etsy, Amazon, and even eBay are the highest. You'll notice that eBay has a lot of 18 to 24-year-old and 25 to 34-year-old buyers. Etsy tends to be 25 to 34-year-olds and 35 to 44-year-olds. Target tends to be the 25 to 44-year-old age range. In terms of income, obviously, online buyers tend to be more affluent. Online buyers tend to be younger, and online buyers tend to be better educated. And in general, online buyers tend to be women, but you can see that for certain companies like eBay, that obviously is not the case. So who buys online? So let's look at heavy users for a second. The heavy online users, that is people who buy more than $300 a year online, 10% of those people are millennials. 21% are older millennials, and 21% are 35 to 44-year-olds. So half the market is made up of 18 to 44-year-olds. Half of the heavy user online market is made up in that particular age range. All right, 5 categories that account for 70% of online sales today. Obviously, the number one is consumer electronics and computers, followed by apparel and accessories, automobile parts, and the list goes on down through here. One of the odd things about online buying, the busiest day of the week is Wednesday. You all probably also know that Wednesday is the day that many stores change prices. Where regular stores have 35% of their sales on the weekend, and Saturday is their busiest day. The busiest day for online is Wednesday, with Monday through Friday generating 80% of their sales. So there is a difference here. People tend to shop in retail stores on weekends when they have time to actually travel and do that, where they tend to buy online during the week. Once again, you need to understand that e-commerce is different from traditional commerce and requires a different marketing strategy.